Good morning and welcome to the wonderful world of Des Moines. Now just sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Okay, can you look? Hello. You say hi?
Hi.
I had someone ask this question and I thought maybe you could answer it best. Have you ever been afraid of the dark?
No.
I didn't think so. I couldn't remember.
Do you sleep in the dark?
Yeah.
Do you leave your TV on though?
Yeah.
Do you leave your TV on for
No.
light, or do you leave your TV on because you like that noise in the
sound.
background?
The sound in the background.
Yeah. Now, are you afraid of the dark?
No.
Have you ever watched the show Are You Afraid of the
Yo,
Dark?
sort of.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
What's your favorite episode?
I don't know.
Do you remember the theme song of it?
No.
Remember we used to have a computer game. Do you remember that? Nightlight. And they sang Don't Be Afraid of the Dark. Do you remember that game?
Yeah.
Did you like to play that
The
too?
cat and dog.
Mm-hmm. And they had the flashlight, lit things up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you'd like to play that.
Yep.
All right.
And I believe that's available on Steam.
Mm-hmm.
If anybody has a Steam account,
Oh, really?
yep. They
I
can
wondered
see
if they ever had...
The questions.
Okay. Do you have any questions you want to answer?
No.
Do you like to wear costumes? Here, you have to get closer though.
I used to wear costumes.
You did? What kind of costume did you
A
wear?
penguin one.
Yeah, for Halloween you like to dress up. What else did you dress up?
The cat in the hat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I remember my favorite. Didn't you go as Wile E. Coyote? No, Bugs Bunny.
You went as
Yeah.
Bugs Bunny. Do you
Remember
remember?
that one?
Do you remember what happened when you dressed up as Bugs Bunny
I was
for
feeling
Halloween?
hot.
Yeah, and what happened?
I went home.
How'd you get
who
home?
brought you home? Who brought
Grandma
you back?
Gruber.
Oh, who brought you back to the school though? When you were walking to the
You,
nursing
Mama.
home? No, remember the police?
Dawn.
No,
the
remember
police?
the policeman stopped and picked you up because you were upset because you were too hot in that costume.
Yes.
Yeah. And I went to pick up Craig from school and he got out of the police car.
Only in a small town.
Yes, exactly
Yeah.
right. The policeman just happened to be walking by and I thought that was pretty awesome.
Driving by.
What did I say? Walking by?
Yeah.
The policeman was driving by. Do you want to say anything else?
No.
Okay, you can go.
Here. Thank you.
All right. So I got this
Yes.
question.
I'm afraid of the dark. Oh, that's not for me.
Okay. I got this question a while ago asking, does Craig like to wear costumes or does he like to role play his favorite TV shows? Well, the only time he ever wanted to wear costumes was on Halloween. Although
he
one
doesn't-
time he did
doesn't
wear
cosplay.
Stephanie's, what was that? The Madeline costume when we got it. He liked to wear that. Remember, it didn't really look like Madeline from the storybook. It really looked like the Gorton fisherman.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we have pictures of that.
Yeah, I remember that. He was really young, though.
Yeah, but he does like to role play. He still does. He loves the Loud House. And for several years, Craig has pretended that the Loud House family is his family.
They live here.
Yeah, and he
Yeah.
talks about taking them on vacation with us, and
No, they do go on vacation with us.
and lots of times that's why I think he wears this Loud House shirt when he goes to the movies, because he likes to bring the Loud House kids with him.
Yeah. That's how he channels them.
Yeah, he doesn't talk about them as much as he used to, but there was a time when he talked about them all the time, and
He changes his voice for each one
right,
of them. And,
yeah, sometimes
hey, dude!
yeah, he'd
I don't-
answer a
that's one of them,
question.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, it's a high voice. He'd answer a question in a funny voice, and I'm like, well, whose voice was that? And he'd say it was Luna or one of the Loud House kids. Which I realize some people might think, well, that sounds schizophrenic, but it's not. It's just
Yeah.
Craig likes to pretend play,
Yep.
or maybe he really believes the Loud House kids are his friends, but he really likes to do that. He really likes to talk in their voices, and he'll discuss his day with them. And even I've heard him when he's doing mouser-size, he'll act like they're arguing with him and don't want to do the mouser-size.
Come on, guys. We need to do it for our health.
Yeah, and he will also talk about going places, and one of them will say, well, I've never been to the zoo before. So he really, and I enjoy listening to that. I think that's fun. I like that for him. Because Craig, he just doesn't really desire to make real friendships.
He likes that because it's a controlled environment.
Right. It's on
They
his
don't-
terms, maybe.
They don't honestly say anything Craig doesn't want them to say.
That's
and
right.
so that's a great thing for Craig.
They don't tease him.
You know, they tease each other some.
Yeah. He loves to talk about the Loud House family. He does recite other shows, but the Loud House is definitely his very favorite thing to talk about. And that's the most I can think about that he likes to role play. I have another question, and it's a short answer. Someone asked me, did we ever discipline Craig when he was younger? Physically discipline. And no, we never physically disciplined any of our children. Actually, they never required it. I know, I don't want to sound like my kids were angels, but all of our kids were very much, they didn't want to make us upset. So,
if Dad used his big bark.
yeah, that's all it
Sorry,
took.
that's a Bluey reference. But
I always said about...
That's how I relate to life anymore. It's off of cartoons that my granddaughters watch.
That's true. I always said that with our kids, at least, physical discipline was not the way to get the behavior you wanted. Our kids didn't want to disappoint us, and I believe that's why they behaved. I'm not going to say that they didn't ever do anything naughty, and when they were teenagers, I'm sure they did things
That we don't know about.
Yeah,
They'll probably tell us one of these days.
But as far as repeated bad behavior that needed discipline, we never saw that. And I didn't have typical teenagers that wanted to fight with their parents, and we had a hard relationship. I've always had an easy relationship with all of them. So I just...
we never had to take a car away or, or ground them or anything like that.
Pretty much I was the same kind of kid, though. I don't ever remember being grounded or punished for anything. I'm just not responding to that.
Yep. I wasn't that bad.
No, you weren't.
I got away with a lot of stuff.
You just never got caught.
Yeah.
You were definitely ornerier than I, and more adventurous.
I like to go into things with a plan.
And you like to drive really fast. Back in the day.
Who doesn't?
Me? I've always been the less adventurous person.
Oh well.
That's right. Well,
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah. I don't drive fast now. Nancy drives faster than me probably nowadays.
I don't know.
I think
don't.
you do.
I just set the cruise control.
When she's driving, she scares me.
I was gonna say he just thinks it feels like I'm going fast.
Yeah. I'm always tensed up, got my feet up against the
worst
floorboard.
backseat driver ever.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, I think that's all that we really have for today. I just wanted to answer some easy questions for us anyway, and hopefully some of you can relate to them. Feel free to ask us questions. I think it's fun to share, and I like to hear what other people have to say. So if you have any questions, just feel free to email us at ourdailyview1992@gmail.com. And with that, we will go on to the rest of our video. We have quite a few adventures from today and some from yesterday. Today was Craig and Steph Day, so, those are always fun days. And we will see you tomorrow.
Oh, peace out.
There's my girls. Hi, Josie.
Say hi.
Hi, Josie.
Say hi.
Yeah, you see Bernie.
Look at your unicorn run.
Craig's ready to go. Came right down, put his shoes on.
Are you hungry like me?
Yep.
I was thinking A&W
Yeah.
and Walmart.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll check out the new Many Hands thrift store in Indianola.
Ooh. Where's that?
It's in Indianola. It's in the Old Dollar General.
You know where that's at, Craig?
The Old Dollar General. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Libby.
Ooh. We'll stay right here. We won't go out in the sun. Okay.
Let's go get in the car.
Okay, later, buddy.
Back for lunch.
Have a good Steph Craig day.
Have a Steph Craig day.
Why is he still?
Because your mommy drives. Craig doesn't drive. That would be scary. Let's stick out her tongue at him too.
It's Stuff Day! Yay!
All right, Craig's gonna try something new today at A&W.
Yep.
What are you gonna try?
The barbecue bacon crunch burger.
Yum. Are you excited?
Yep.
Let me see it. Yum. I got a cheeseburger with a root beer like Craig. And we also got cheese curds to share. Just treat yourself, right, Craig?
Yep.
Well, Craig, how was the first bite?
Good.
You like it?
Yep.
What is your favorite Disney live-action movie? It's a hard one because you don't like live-action.
Mary Poppins.
Oh, that's a good one. Can you tell me a little bit about Mary Poppins?
Yeah, it's supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
When did it come out?
1964.
Have you watched The Nutty Professor?
Jerry Lewis was on it.
Was it good? What's it about?
It's kind of like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Have you ever watched The Swiss Family Robinson or Old Yeller?
Well, I watch Old Yeller.
Did you ever watch that first one?
Yeah, Old Yeller was.
Oh. Did you like it?
Mm-hmm.
It's a little sad.
Yeah. I'll have a vanilla on a cone, please.
Is it good, Craig?
Yep.
I'm gonna get coffee later for my dessert. Okay, I got one for you, Craig. What soda pop do you like the least?
I don't know.
You gotta pick one. Which one's your least favorite?
RC.
I don't like Sprite very much.
Yeah.
All right, Craig, you're standing by the double bacon crunch burger sign. Give us your review on A&W today.
A&W is the best restaurant. The barbecue bacon crunch burger tastes delicious. The waitress seems nice. I give it 2 thumbs up, 5 stars, and a Craig family seal of approval.
Very good. Consignment shop, but it was pretty dead, mainly baby clothes. What did you think, Craig?
Not really.
Not for you. Was there any good toys there at least?
Yeah, some Chinese, a Pink Panther toy.
Yeah, okay. Well, we're gonna go try to find the Many Hands Thrift Store. It should be opening soon, okay, bud? It's finally time, Craig. The new Indianola Thrift Store. Lots of toys. I'm sure Craig's been in heaven looking at all of these. They have the super cute plates and mugs, and then these matching wine glasses. And then they have yellow ones. Great for a first-time home buyer. What do you think?
Wonderful.
What's your favorite thing here?
The toys.
Why do I want this? It's even a set. I have no clue what it is. They have cute homemade things too. The bumblebee's so cute. I'm gonna get myself this Iowa Hawkeye hat, even though everybody else in my family's a Cyclone fan. It's just an easier life being a Hawkeye because they're better. Probably need that mouse cookie jar. So I think we have to get this for my mom because her birthday's in January. And it even says the everlasting symbol of mother love. And it's too cute.
We're going to the tour aisle, Mom.
We've been there.
Which movie's the best one?
How to Train Your Dragon.
I liked that Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Yeah,
That was a good show.
yeah. That guy's a riot.
What'd you get?
Best of 100 Looney Tunes 10 film collection.
Oh, show me. Cool. I wore him out.
Today, Bennett and Craig are going to do a somewhat blind taste test of some different Pop-Tarts. Okay, Livy wants to try them too. And Craig is refusing to wear a blindfold. That's okay, but Bennett's being a good sport and wearing the blindfold. And I'm going to get the Pop-Tart, the first Pop-Tart flavor, and we'll give it a try. So this is our first flavor. And this is what it looks like out of the package. Okay, we'll see if they can guess the flavor. Oh, I'll get you a bite back. Man, it was trying to feel the outside, I could tell. What do you taste, Craig?
Eggo waffles.
That does taste syrupy.
Do you want me to get you one to try, Livy?
Maybe a little bit like a berry?
Actually, Craig was right.
No.
Wow. They're the Eggo waffle Pop-Tarts. I'll get a piece for you to try, Livy. Hey, Craig, can Livy try that piece? Mm-hmm. Let's see what Livy thinks. She's not even going to try it. Okay.
Over. Other way.
Wrong way, Bennett. Oh,
There
go
you go.
there.
You go.
Craig, did you like that flavor?
Yeah, not bad.
Did you like it, Bennett?
Yeah, it was good. I probably wouldn't buy a whole box of them though.
Well, great, because I have a whole box. And this is our next flavor that we're going to try.
What's he doing?
He's measuring the table for some reason.
I want to measure it to you.
You
I'm gonna
do.
measure you.
We're waiting for Joe to get back. He's going to join the taste test for the next round.
Are we eating it now?
Yes.
It kind of tastes like a soda.
No. Livy, have you tasted it? Because this is the kind that you would like, I think.
You would like this one, Libby.
She's too busy measuring her drink bottle.
It's like a birthday cake.
That, I think Craig is right. You're good at this, Craig. He did get to see the outside of the Pop-Tart. That helped. They're funfetti flavor. Joe's never said a word, though. I forgot.
What?
What do they taste? He can't hear when he can't see, apparently. What do they taste like to you?
I thought they tasted almost a little caramel.
Yeah, that's why I said soda taste.
That I think it's so interesting how when you see something, you feel like you can. It tastes like what it says on the package, but if you can't see,
Here's the next Pop-Tart.
because I still remember when Stephanie and Craig did the Pringles taste test when they were blind. And they said they all tasted like chicken. And this is our next flavor we're going to try. I think this one might be a little harder. This is what they look like. That one looks better. All right. Bennett's trying to feel the outside to see if he can get a clue.
You know what I'm doing, Bennett? I'm pulling
What do you need, Libby?
the stuff off of the crust.
Well, hold on.
You don't
Are you trying to
get
measure me? Okay.
that much crust. There we go. We eating it?
Yeah, you were eating it. What do you taste?
Cinnamon, right?
Yeah, there's cinnamon in there.
roll.
Nope, it's not cinnamon roll,
Apple
though.
Jacks.
You're right.
Oh, I got a little bit of that then. I do get the apple then.
It's a lot heavier on the cinnamon than the Apple Jacks.
Oh yeah.
I think Craig's at a little bit of an advantage being able to see the outside of the Pop-Tart. The sprinkles
make it look like the Applejack sprinkles. And next up is Boston Cream Donut. And here's what they look like. All right, Joe's trying the trick of feeling the outside. I don't think it will help with this one.
Oh, that's a clue. All right.
No, Mom, I don't want to eat it.
I'm going to be surprised if anyone guesses this exact flavor.
This is cherry.
It's jelly, yeah.
No, cherry.
Cherry, you think that one's cherry?
Yeah.
There's kind of a cream quality to the flavor. Yeah.
That's a good observation.
Doing your fail.
If you guys guess this one, I'm really going to be
Orange
surprised.
creamsicle.
Not even close. You got the cream part right.
Seems like I get a little citrus. So.
What do you taste, Craig?
A&W.
No, not A&W.
Soda.
Nope,
I say, is it a cream soda?
it's not. It's not a soda flavor.
I say, I don't taste any I don't taste that caramel flavor.
Okay, I'll give you a hint. Let's see. It's a pastry.
Is this one a cinnamon roll?
It's not a cinnamon roll, though.
Glazed donut.
No?
I'm just guessing now.
Or maybe it's a pie flavor.
A pie flavor.
No, hold on. It's a donut flavor.
Donut. 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 Donut.
It is Boston cream donut.
Oh.
Did you taste any chocolate? Because it has.
No, not really.
It looks like it's supposed to taste like chocolate and cream.
No, I didn't get any.
So you just
chocolate
taste
flavor.
the cream.
Just the cream. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, this is the last flavor that they're going to try. It doesn't.
Like cinnamon rolls.
This one doesn't have frosting. What are you
Oh,
doing
wait.
back there, Libby?
Oh,
Might be a snickerdoodle.
Craig got it right.
no, I was gonna guess. What the heck was
I
that?
really guess like an apple strudel, maybe. I don't know.
That's what I
I was
figured.
gonna guess French toast without even tasting it.
The snickerdoodle.
And that's what the box says. I think Craig's also seen these boxes because he was with me when I bought them, so he might have all this in the back of his head too.
I said that was the last one then.
Yeah, hold on. All right, so Craig, which one was your favorite flavor?
Eggo.
He's gonna eat it.
And turn that one around right. Okay, there we go.
No.
Well, I guess that's good because I don't know if anyone else will eat those Eggo Pop-Tarts.
I bet.
Which one's your favorite, Liv? The Apple Jacks? Do you want a Pop-Tart?
No, no, no.
Oh.
I'm gonna start something.
On the Apple Jacks one? Will you push those over here, Joe, so she can burp in it? Just that one.
What's that?
Which one did you like best, Joe? Oh, she wanted to see the back of the
I probably
box.
actually like the Apple Jacks the best.
I haven't tasted them, but in my mind, I think that would be my favorite
This one.
because all the other ones just look sweet to me.
Mima, this one.
You like that one?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
I'd say I probably also like the Applejack the most.
Okay. Well, thank you
What
for
was it, the last-
participating.
The last one was Snickerdoodle, right? It
Yeah.
smelled the best.
Yeah, it did. It was pretty good. What it was.
Didn't taste the best.
No.
No frosting on it.
Yeah.
I'm having Bennett try the chili corn chowder that I made. Oh. And I want an honest review.
That's really good. It's got just like, it got a tiny bit of kick to it still, so you did good there.
How many jalapenos did you dice up?
I just put one in because that's what it said. I think I could have used more jalapenos
You probably could have used one more.
because
like,
I don't taste the
the
jalapeno taste. I put in some pepper jack cheese though to spice it up a little more.
Yeah, we use pepper jack at home all the time. Yeah, I'd eat a whole bowl of this. This is really good.
Yes, definitely take some home. Livy, how did you like it?
Hey everyone, this is Craigie Barber here, And today we are making zucchini and raisin bread.
Okay, so our first step, Craig, is we need to look at all of the items on the ingredients list and gather them up, okay?
Okay.
Are you gonna let the cat out?
Yeah.
Egg strikes again. Let's look at the list. What's the first thing you need to get?
3 eggs.
So do you want to get 3 eggs out of the fridge? Or you can just get the whole carton and then that way they won't roll around. And what's next on the list?
Sugar.
Okay, do you want to go to the pantry and get the sugar? What's next on the list? You have the vanilla, right? We found that. And, here. What else is there?
Zucchini.
Okay, so we need to shred the zucchini. So let's shred up the zucchini and see
What
how
about
much
3
we
cups
have.
flour?
You want to go get the flour?
And the baking soda. And
Okay.
the salt. And the bake.
Okay, will you go to the pantry and get the baking soda and the flour? So Craig's going to try cutting off the ends of the zucchini using the new knife that he got. Oh, that worked good.
Yep.
Well, I tried the other end of it. Cut off the other end. Hold on to the zucchini.
It's forbidden.
Great job, it worked. Okay, now let's cut the zucchini in half. Can you do that? And then we will start grating. This is something that Craig has never done, and he's doing a great job. You know, watch your fingers, don't hit those on the grater. You might want to turn it to another side now. We have all of our ingredients together, and we grated our zucchini, which took much longer than I thought it would, but I need a bigger grater. I haven't used a grater for a long time, and that's all I had was that little one. So definitely, if we make this again, we will be purchasing a bigger grater. All right, so the first thing we need to do, Craig, is preheat the oven to 350. Can you do that?
Which one, bake?
Mm-hmm. And then just start, because it starts at 350. All right, that's good. So it's time to add all the ingredients to the mixing bowl. Okay, you gotta be careful not to get any of the shell in there. Okay, why don't you just give me that.
Everything's not always cracked up to be. Get it?
I get it. That's a great joke, Craig. What's the next step? What do we need next in our recipe?
2 cups of sugar.
Okay, so you fill that cup way up, all the way to the top.
How's that?
Nope. Do you think that looks full? It's got to be full to the tippy top. A little more than that. Maybe we need to.
This
All
is
right, that's
exasperated,
okay.
isn't it? This cup is hopeless.
Okay, we'll just add a little more. Okay, go ahead. Put that in. Okay, now we're going to have to use half cups maybe to help you with this. That's a good idea. Tip it. Okay, and pour that in, and then let's get about 1/4 of a cup more. To the top. There you go. Very good. Okay, now what's the next thing on our list that we need to add?
1 cup Wesson oil.
Okay. And we just happen to have Wesson oil. I really don't think it matters what kind of oil you use, but I just happened to buy this when we went to the Amish store. It's 1 cup. Okay. What's next? 1 teaspoon of vanilla.
2 teaspoons.
Okay. Craig's right. It's 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Very good. Let's say next.
2 cups zucchini grated.
Okay, we'll have to measure out that zucchini into 2. See that cup sitting right there? You'll fill that up twice. I'll pour that in. And we'll do the same thing. Fill it up again.
Like shredded sauerkraut.
Craig does not like the texture of this. Okay, I think we're probably good.
I'm gonna rinse this out.
Okay, Craig, what's the next ingredient?
3 cups of flour.
All right, you're right. I showed Craig how we spoon the flour into the cup and then level it off.
How's that?
I think that's good.
That's 1 cup.
Yep, now top it up. And then use the handle of the spoon. There, perfect. That's just right. It's 2 and 1 more.
About this one.
Does it say teaspoon on it?
Yep, teaspoon.
It says 1 teaspoon?
Yep.
Okay, level it off with your finger, like swish it across the top. There you go. All right.
Teaspoon of salt.
Okay,
Oh dear.
that's okay. We can clean that up. Okay, that's good. We don't want to get too much salt. Okay.
This is a teaspoon, right?
Right. Let me see what it says on it. As long as it says 1 teaspoon. Yep, you're right.
And pink
All right, what's next, Craig?
is nuts and raisins.
Well, what are you going to put in right now, though?
3 teaspoons of cinnamon.
Okay. You gotta level it off. Okay, that's probably okay. I mean, I like cinnamon. That's good. You're learning. Okay.
What am I gonna learn?
Okay, no, you're doing a great job. All right, so we have all those ingredients in the bowl.
Robin?
So the next thing we're going to do is mix all of these together, and after it's mixed up, Craig. After it's mixed up, we will add the raisins and the chocolate chips. We'll just mix those in. That's right.
Oh, holy.
This mixer is one of my favorite things I've gotten from Amazon. Okay, so now we mix this all together. You can turn it on. Turn on low. Let it mix together. You turn it up a little bit faster so we get it mixed up good. Okay, now let's turn it off and we will scrape it with the spatula. There we go. Yeah, lift that up. Let's see. Looks like we need to scrape the sides with a spatula. Do you want to get a spatula?
Spatula? This one?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's right. Now, can you scrape around, not in there, but more, see the sides of the bowl? Like, make sure that all gets in so we can get it mixed up.
Is this gonna be sweeter?
It will be sweet, yes.
Not the veggie?
No, it's not going to taste like a veggie. We have it all mixed up, and now we will divide the dough in half so that we can add chocolate chips to one batch and raisins to the other batch. So we have the batter all mixed up for the zucchini bread, and here's what we're going to do. We're going to we'll start out with a half of a cup of raisins in one bowl. So you want to do that? Craig picked out these raisins when we went to Walmart the other day. You love raisins, don't you, Craig?
Yeah. And they're good.
Yes. They're a pretty healthy snack. And we should have maybe would it help if we got a spoon to get those out with? Okay, so yeah, we should put those in that bowl. And then we have these Lily's cinnamon chocolate flavored baking chips. We're going to put in the other one.
Okay.
Okay. Can you pour those in there? That's okay. You can pour those in there. No? Okay, let's mix that up and see what it looks like. Let's see if we have enough or if we need to add any more to the mix. By the way, 1 big zucchini was enough to make these. This is supposed to make 2 loaves of zucchini bread, but that's all we needed for this recipe. We had another zucchini that we bought, which I'm going to try and freeze so we can make this again. That looks like a good amount of raisins. Are you going to taste those cinnamon chocolate chips? What do you think?
Taste the cinnamon chocolate.
It's cinnamon and chocolate. How could you go wrong? What do you think? Do you think there's enough raisins in that? Or do we need to add more?
Yep.
Okay, and what about the chocolate? Let's see. I think that looks... I might add a few more chocolate chips to that. And then we'll put them in the pan. So we have our parchment paper. We have our baking pan lined with parchment paper. I just like to do that because it avoids a messy cleanup. Craig's spraying the baking pans with some release spray. And now we will spoon. We need to get, let's get this one. Or you want to bring them both over here, we can do that. Here, I'm going to get you a scoop. Now, I'll just have Craig scoop the batter into the pan. Let's see if that works good for him. Just put it all in that one pan. We can, yeah, here, let's take the spoon out. I decided just to have Craig pour it in. I think that's easier. He's doing a good job.
Wow, your thing. So good.
There we go. You're doing a great job. And now for the chocolate chip batter. And now
He's a conniving.
we will bake these at 350 for 1 hour. Great job, Craig. These knives were sent by one of our viewers, Sandy. I want to thank you so much for thinking of us and finding us this great product to use. The toaster oven that Craig's using to cook his chicken strips tonight was sent to us by Paula because she thought this would be easier for Craig to use. When you open the door, you don't get that blast of hot air. I used it this morning to make some toast out of the beer bread that we got at Farmer's Market earlier this week. That was really good. It was much better toasted actually than when it wasn't toasted. And I wouldn't have wanted to put it into our toaster because it was kind of crumbly. So this little toaster oven was perfect for that. I actually made it into a tomato and bacon sandwich with some of those tomatoes that I bought at the farmer's market. Another recipe I wanted to make today is chili corn chowder. I'm seeing if Craig can use his knife to cut the corn off of the cob, which is a rather difficult task. He's getting some off. Actually, he's doing pretty. It's just going. I think it's a little bit of too frustrating of a task for Craig. If he were to make this himself, I'm sure he would just use canned corn or frozen corn. I just really prefer fresh corn. But that was a good try, Craig. It's a little peek at the zucchini bread. It looks perfect. It's getting close to being done. You see it, Craig?
Yep.
You want to look? Yeah, what do you think?
Wow, that's good.
Smells good, doesn't it? Our zucchini bread is all done. We're about to taste it. But first, we're going to start making the chili corn chowder.
Right.
This is a little bit of an advanced recipe for Craig, so I've done some of the prep work. We are going to see if he can help with the onions and the potatoes. Yep, that's just like that. There, good job. We're chopping up some potatoes to go into our chili corn chowder. Craig's doing a great job. I'm going to see if he can cut through that onion. Good job. Now can you cut it each half and half again? Yeah, just like that. Good job. Okay, hold on, and then we'll get the chop wizard out to do the rest. Greg always loves doing that. It is a very fun kitchen utensil. These onions are a little strong. My eyes are starting to sting.
Trying to.
Good job, Craig. The next step in making the chili corn chowder is we need to saute the onions and the jalapenos. Can you pour the onions in the pan, Craig? And then the jalapenos, which are the green chopped up things right there.
Okay.
Don't touch those with your fingers, though. All right. And then use that wooden spoon to stir those up. Good job.
What about the rest of the onions?
Okay, you can get those out. Stir that up, and then we will let that cook for about 7 minutes. And while that's cooking, we will try our zucchini bread that we made.
Okay, cheers, baby. What do we got here?
Raisin, and chocolate chip.
That one is raisin zucchini bread.
Raisin zucchini bread. Oh no, tastes like grimace shake.
Mm.
It's pretty good.
What do you think, Craig?
Tastes good.
See? Zucchini bread's not so bad, is it?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't taste like vegetables after all.
It's pretty much that same consistency of banana bread, isn't it?
Do you want to taste the chocolate chip?
No.
Okay, you're sticking with the raisin.
Am I supposed to try the chocolate chip now? Oh, okay.
Well, that means you have some vegetables and some fruit in their bread.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I want some coffee now. With that chocolate. I prefer the raisin though still.
I think maybe I tasted a little bit of the chocolate. The chocolate kind of takes over all of the flavor to me.
Yeah, that's all I taste is chocolate. But it tastes like a heavy chocolate muffin or something. Like that. That's why I think coffee right away.
Craig had to go check on our. You in here checking on our onions and jalapenos. It's like we need to let those cook a little bit more. All right, so the onions and the jalapeno have cooked nicely. The next step is Craig is going to put in some smoked paprika. I used about a teaspoon of each smoked paprika and some garlic seasoning. It calls for fresh garlic, but I forgot to get that from the store. So we'll stir that up, Craig. Now I want you to take that flour and sprinkle it over the top, and then we'll mix it with the spoon. Okay, and stir that up. Okay. It calls for 4 cups of chicken broth. And I have that measured out. And the next step says to pour the chicken broth into this mixture. And I think we're just going to pour enough in to mix it up a little bit, and then we'll put the rest in the crock pot. I plan to cook this the rest of the way in the crock pot. Oh, okay. I didn't know you hadn't added the rest of the flour yet. Okay. Good job. We're adding some pre-cooked bacon to this. So just add that in with these other ingredients to brown it a little bit. I added a little bit of the chicken broth, and I'm going to have Craig pour the rest in the pan. Can you pour the rest of the chicken broth in there?
Pour it?
Mm-hmm.
Sure
Just pour it all in.
Oops.
That's all right. That's what paper towels are for. Right, now I'll have Craig mix this up. We'll get it all mixed, and then we're going to put it in the crock pot and add the rest of the ingredients. Okay, so now we want to add the rest of the corn to it. Add that to the crock pot. And then add the potatoes. And lastly, we add 1/2 cup of heavy cream, more or less. And then we will stir all of this up and just let it cook.
Buddy. Hey, mommy.
I think that's going to be so good. It smells so good. All right, and we'll put a lid on it and wait. We'll be eating this tomorrow. I'm going to make some croutons from our leftover beer bread in the toaster oven. And I think Craig's really going to like this. Yeah, remember the bread that we got from the farmer's market that had the cheese and the jalapenos in it? You liked it.
Yeah.
We're going to slice that and put it in the toaster oven and make some croutons to go with our soup. And we'll do that tomorrow.
Can I go now?
You can go now. Here's a look at what it looks like in the crock pot so far. We're taking our leftover beer bread and we're slicing it. Good job. And we're going to make croutons for our soup. Craig's going to try it for supper. Bennett and Haley and Stephanie all loved it. They took some home with them. And now we're going to have it for dinner. You're doing a good job. Craig's using a safety knife that he got. We have a bigger one that would work better, but I think it's in the dishwasher. So here's what we've done. We cut the bread into small chunks and we're going to toast it and see how it works for croutons. All right, Craig's tasting the chili corn chowder and the croutons that we made out of the beer bread. Let's see what he thinks.
Tastes good.
That's pretty great, isn't it? Here's a little better look at the soup. I think this is one of the best recipes that we've tried. How many what do you get? How do you rate this, Craig?
5 stars.
I think I rate it 5 stars also. Highly recommend.
And a story. Once upon a time, in a faraway kingdom, there lived a queen named Queen Agatha. One day, Queen Agatha called all the knights of the kingdom to the throne room. I love things that begins with A. Knights of the kingdom, announced Queen Agatha. I love things that begin with A. Whoever can bring me something that begins with the letter A will be rewarded handsomely. Perhaps someone will dance with me at the royal party tonight. Oh boy, said Sir Bird. I'm heading for the Royal Zoo. That's the only place where I can find something that begins with the letter A. I'll be right back, Queen Agatha. Sir Bird hurried to the throne room, pausing only long enough to take an apple from the bowl near the throne room door. I better bring this apple with me, he said, in case I get hungry on my way to the zoo. Once outside the castle, Sir Bird realized he was lost. Oh no, I'm lost, cried Sir Bird. If only there were something to help me find my way to the zoo, Royal Zoo. Just then, Sir Bird passed a large arrow. The arrow said, this way to the zoo. Oh, look at the arrow, exclaimed Sir Bird. That arrow will help me find my way. So he grabbed the arrow and followed it until he reached his destination, a cage in the Royal Zoo, where there sat a happy-looking alligator. Oh, Mr. Alligator, I found you at last, said Sir Bird. Your name begins with the letter A. Won't you please come with me back to the throne room? Since the alligator had never before seen a throne room, he was more happy to follow Sir Bird. When he reached the throne room, Sir Bird announced to Queen Agatha, Queen Agatha, the alligator's name begins with the letter A. I guess now I can dance with you at the royal party, huh? Well, said the queen, first of all, that apple and that arrow you all have also begins with the letter A. Oh, how silly of me, said Sir Bird. I grabbed the apple and the arrow without realizing that they begin with the letter A. But I guess that since I brought you an apple and an arrow and an alligator, I can dance with you at the royal party for sure. Well, if it's all the same to you, I like to dance with your friend. You're a pretty handsome guy, you know, Dad, said the bird to the queen to the alligator. Then she said to Sir Bird, Sir Bird, since you found the letter A, I will give you a lifetime supply of birdseed, and I will make you an ambassador to Antarctica. Oh boy, said Sir Bird. And Sir Bird was very happy, and so was the queen. As for the alligator, he was happy too, because he had always wanted to dance with a queen. And since everybody is happy, the story is over. And this is Craig A. Favre saying, keep on having a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.